Hello. So today I just got my VHS camcorder. So this is the first VHS camcorder I get. So this is very nice. And I bought it on Kijiji for $25. I offered $20, but he didn't want, so I bought it for $25 anyway. Because I really wanted a VHS camcorder, and this VHS camcorder is fully working, except for the battery. Right now it's plugged to the AC adapter. Of course, the batteries are not gonna work because 30-year-old battery packs like this, of course, they don't work anymore. And this is a Hitachi VHS camcorder, VHS Movie. And now I got the tripod with it, so before I show you, I will show you the accessories that I got with this camcorder. Then I'll show you the features, and then I'll show the camcorder working. So this is the unit itself. There's where you put the cassette. And when I tested this camcorder at the place where I bought it, and it worked. So here's the instruction manual. It is very old. And there's the cables to connect it. One of the cables is already plugged to this TV right there. I'll show you that later. And here there is the suitcase to carry it. 3 batteries, which of course are not good anymore. This is like just a pocket to put the accessories. And there's some other cable. I'll just put this here at the moment. So this is just something to put the video. So this is the cable that you plug in the camcorder on the AV output. And this converts the signal to the RF, so if you can plug it to the camcorder to a RF, a TV that has RF. This is normal RCA cables. Right there is just a converter like this, so you can use like a regular cables. This I don't know what this is, but this seems to be like an earphone, earbud. And this is like a RF thing, so I'm not going to use all the stuff that are here because I have no use for that. So this you plug it in the AV output of the camcorder, and it converts it to this. And this is the other cable that I just used. So this you plug it in the AV output of the camcorder, and you plug this ends to the TV. So this is what I'm going to use. Also the other thing. Oh, it just flipped like this. I had not noticed it. Hold on, I'll just replace it. So the camcorder had like flipped on the side. So this is like the handle that is used for tightening this is broken. And just here, this is the AV output. So this is where you plug that thing I showed you. So right now I'm going to plug this to this and turn on my CRT TV, and while you will see that while I on. So right now the VHS camcorder is on, and it's plugged with this output. It's plugged to my CRT TV. So right now it's filming like my dad's bottle collection. So this is on this is what the camera is filming. So this works fine. I'll show you later on. I'll remove it from the tripod, and I'll show you the functions, the features. So right now I'm going to put in a cassette. And I'm going to put it in VTR mode. So this is working well. Oh, and also just before I'll show you this thing here. So wait till it turns on. There we go. So there's that mini CRT screen, like on all cassette camcorders. So this is what the camcorder is filming. Of course it works with the VCR when you play a tape too. And there's the window, so you can see the tape turning. So right now I'm going to remove this camcorder from the tripod. I'm going to show the functions of this camcorder. And this tripod I'm not going to keep it. It's pretty fun, but it takes too much space. I only want the camcorder, but I'm going to have fun a bit with the tripod now. So now I will show you the features of the camcorder. So on this side, there is the battery eject button, so you can remove the battery. And there are the functions for the camcorder, the camera. Here, the indicator of the battery level. This I don't know what that is really, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. I have not read the user manual at the moment. And this is power save. So I think this when it is activated, what I have noticed is that it turns off the camera, the camcorder. It turns off the camera while when it's not recording. So this is the arrest. So it opens. It changes the size of the arrest, the hole where the light comes in. So it changes the brightness of the filming somewhat. And here you can change it to manual or auto. If you put it to manual, you can adjust it manually with this. So I've not read the manual, so I don't know what all the function does, like white balance. I don't know what that does. It probably stands for balance, the ball. I don't really know what that does. And there's the focus. You can adjust it manually or automatically. And here's the adjusting for the zoom and focus. So if you put it to autofocus, this will turn automatically, and you can turn it manually like this. And this is the zoom adjust. So this you can the zoom here you can adjust it manually, and you can adjust it with a button which makes a motor turn, and this will adjust automatically. Right here on the top we have the VCR functions. Here to switch from VCR to camera, the power button, eject, and the VCR commands. And here's the tape counter, memory, and eject button. So memory, so when you rewind, it will stop when it reaches 0. Reset, like you see right now this display is still on while the camera does not have the battery. It's not powered on. The display stays on, but you cannot reset it. And this I don't even know. That's probably for the microphone. There's where you put the cassette. There's the AV output, earphone. This I don't know, maybe for a remote control. There's the tracking adjust. There's the record button here to start recording, filming. So the model number is VM-2100A. And there's the zoom adjust. So you can adjust the zoom using this button. The motor will turn, or you can adjust it manually with this thing here. So right here it says autofocus. There's the lens, so there is a cover covering it right now. Then on the back, there's the informations, the model number. There's the thing to put the camcorder on the tripod. And that's pretty much all that we can see from the outside of the camcorder. This is the lens, what it looks like. So this is a very nice camcorder. It must have cost a lot of money back then. This is probably from the late 80s. I did not see any data anywhere, maybe at the inside. So I don't know if I'm going to take it apart, but probably I'm going to do it. So right here I'll show you what the writings on this. So this is for the zoom. This is like a lens, maybe, that you can remove. I'm not using that kind of thing. So that is very nice. That's the first time I have a full-size VHS camcorder. I used to have a VHS camcorder that my parents used to film home videos when I was a toddler, from 2002 to 2006. They filmed it, and this VHS camcorder that I used to have broke in 2011. I was filming, then I went to eject the tape, and the tape got eaten. And then I took it apart, and I found out that the problem was that it used a toothed belt to drive the capstan motor, but this toothed belt flipped upside down, so the part without the teeth was on the gear of the capstan motor. And so it was not driving. So I don't know how that can happen, but that's what happened with this camcorder. And then when we reassembled it, it didn't power on anymore, so we didn't keep it. And before we took it apart, we could still use it for plug it to a VCR and film, record. So now I'm going to play a tape in the camcorder. So I'm going to put the battery. So this is the battery charger. And you can use it for the charger, and you place this at the back of the camcorder. So this is the AC adapter. So I'm going to place this right here. So this is how you place it. I think you can charge the battery here. You can switch this from the video to charge, so it will charge the battery, and right there it will power on the camera. So you might have here someone talking in the background. That's my mother. That's my brother talking. So I will play a tape in this camcorder. Well, right now I will insert a VHS tape in the camcorder. So there's the eject button, and this is where you put the tape. So this is pretty nice. And you have to press play for that the tape loads. So I will place the tape at the place where I wanted to start playing my recording. So right now I have rewinded the tape the place where I wanted to play it. And here the power save button, I actually figured out that when you activate it, it just turns off the CRT here. So that's just what the power save switch does. It turns off the CRT to save power, but the rest of the camera continues working. So right now I will press play on this. This is a test recording of this vintage Hitachi VHS camcorder. Right now it is plugged to my CRT TV, and it is plugged to the sound comes from here. The CRT TV apparently doesn't work. That's normal. That's expected. But the battery is here. I have not tested it. This is the suitcase. The instruction manual. This is very old, from the late 80s, probably. So this camera seems to be working perfectly, with no problem. So the picture quality is pretty good. The picture quality seems to be pretty good in this camcorder. So this is my Mario recording. So right now it is playing fast because this VHS camcorder, it cannot play in EP tape, so this recording was done in EP speed, but this camcorder can only play and record in SP speed. So that is why this EP recorded recording turns fast. So, yeah, most VHS camcorders can only record and play in SP. So well, this is pretty nice. So you see how this is huge. You carry this on your shoulder, and nowadays a cell phone can do what this camcorder can do. Only this is not found on a cell phone. All this focus and zoom adjust. A cell phone cannot do that, but professional camcorders can do that. But a cell phone can film in better quality than this and as good as this nowadays. Well, this is very huge. So right now that's pretty much I wanted to that I was going to show from the exterior, the outside of this camcorder. So right now we'll take a look inside of this. So I'll just flip this so you can see the mechanism from the right side. And well, this is the Hitachi mechanism like I found in the most Hitachi VHS camcorders. No? Here the drum is very small. And well, there's the loading belt. The loading motor is located under this. So this is like the same position as in my JVC HRD400U VCR, which is right there. And what else we can see in there? The capstan motor. It's just it's right there. It's placed vertically. Just a minute, we cannot see it. There it is. There's the capstan motor. It is placed vertically. So this is a nice mechanism. It is different from VHS VCRs. So at the moment I have not opened it, and I don't really know how I can open it. It seems to be like much harder to open than a VHS VCR. Oh, right there. I'll just insert a cassette and I will show you this. I will show you the tape through the window. Fast forward. This is extremely slow. But of course all VHS camcorders are slow like that. We are not using that to rewind tapes. It will take like 15 minutes. Very slow. Well, yeah, this is pretty nice. It kind of flips this side. So yeah, this is the same mechanism as in like I don't know if you have seen the Maritime Girl. She did a video of a Casio portable TV VCR. It has the mechanism of this Hitachi camcorder, and well, it is like extremely rare. It is I'll put the link in the description. The Maritime Girl, like a Casio TV portable TV VCR. This is very nice. I will use this to film videos. This is very fun. It's fully working. It is very huge. Just for fun, I'll show you like the measure of this. Well, I will measure this camcorder. So from this end to this end, it is about 16.5 inch or 42 centimeters, and the height. To this handle here, it's about 10 inches or 25 centimeters. Very huge. So it's bigger than the camcorder I'm presently using to film this. It's bigger than a VHS camcorder too, like a full-size VHS tapes. This is not small. So right now I have removed the plastic part that was here. So it's right there. I removed 2 screws, which are here. So I removed this plastic part, and other than this plastic part, the camcorder seems to be pretty difficult to take apart, because this is not a living room VCR. You cannot open that that easily. You know, it's not easy to like camcorders are not easy to take apart usually. And well, now I will insert a VHS tape. So you will not see very well the loading mechanism, but you will see just a part of it through this little hole. So we have to press play for that the tape loads. So you could see that the audio head actually moves. So that is pretty unusual. So I'll just try to that you see better. So the tape loading mechanism is quite different from normal VHS VCRs. So there the audio head moves. So fast forward is very slow. So now I'm going to put a black piece of tape on that sensor here to simulate the presence of a VHS tape. So just a black piece of tape. So now I can operate the mechanism. So yeah, now we can see it better without having to remove out the plastic case of that camcorder. So that is a pretty nice mechanism. You can see a part of the cam gear under this. Very interesting. So I think on this camcorder it actually loads like way at the way back of the drum. So yeah, since the drum is smaller, it loads at the way back of the head drum. It loads all the way. So there we can see the belt turning. So I wish I could easily take this apart and see the bottom side, but it's not easy to take apart. So this mechanism, you could see that it is quite different from a normal VHS VCR mechanism. So I don't know why these kind of mechanisms are not found in full size VHS VCRs. I don't know why they didn't port these kind of mechanism in normal VCRs. So very nice and also very special. So now that's pretty much it for my video, and I hope you enjoyed to see this VHS camcorder, and goodbye. And just one more detail, I just noticed something when it is on record pause. So this is now the camera waits that you press the record button. The capstan motor is turning, but the pinch roller is not engaged. the capsule motor turns while it's on a record pause. So now goodbye. I just found the manufacturing date, it's from '86.